Hey Wellness Warrior, it's Dr. Zyrowski, and today we have a very important topic. We are going to discuss one of the most important organs, and that is going to be your liver. And the reason that your liver is so important is because when your liver health is struggling, your entire bodily health is in shambles. Now there's two different liquids that we're going to discuss today, both apple cider vinegar and lemon water. And these are going to be the tools that you will use in order to improve your liver health dramatically. And at the end of this video, what I'll discuss is how much of each one of them you should drink, and then of course, when. Because this is very important to make sure that we're timing this appropriately to get maximum benefit. Let's dive into apple cider vinegar first, because apple cider vinegar is so important. It really helps get the cleansing process within the liver moving in a good direction. Now, apple cider vinegar is going to help improve both gut health and digestive health, okay? Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, I thought we were trying to improve liver health. What does gut health and digestion have to do with this? Well, a lot. So when we look at digestion, one of the things that happens is that if we're not digesting our food properly, we're not extracting the proper nutrients that we need to get from it. So then our body starves nutritionally. So we want to make sure that we're digesting our food properly. And then as it pertains to our gut health, one of the things that we always see clinically is that sometimes people have poor gut health and it's causing liver problems, and sometimes people have liver problems that's causing poor gut health. So what does that tell us? That tells us that these organ systems actually pour into one another as to the impact that they have on the body. So we have to make sure that our gut health is functioning at optimal level, because if not, things get backed up in the gut, and then it goes and causes liver congestion and causes you to have a lot of different liver issues. So we want to make sure that we're using apple cider vinegar to improve our liver through our gut health as well. Now let's talk about blood sugar, because we know that this is an enormous issue. And we know also that a lot of people who are struggling with liver issues, it's due to blood sugar instability. It's estimated that 100,000 people are suffering from prediabetes and suffering unknowingly. So if we look at this equation, we have blood sugar is high, we have high insulin causes fat storage on the liver. So if we want to actually strip the fat off the liver, we want to get rid of the fatty liver issues that many people are facing, we have to get our blood sugar under control. Not to mention, blood sugar causes so much instability in so many areas of the body that it really is damaging to our liver health. So apple cider vinegar has been shown to keep the blood sugar low. Therefore, it's going to improve our liver health. Now let's talk about bile flow, because this is important too. One of the things that happens with people who have gallbladder attacks is that their bile is not flowing properly. And the one thing that we know that helps people who have gallbladder issues is apple cider vinegar. It helps people dramatically. Now, if we want to improve our liver health, we have to make sure that bile is flowing properly, because this is one of the ways that the liver actually transports toxins out of the liver into the intestines so that it can make its way out of the body. And so if our bile is backed up, causing liver congestion, this is not healthy. We have to be able to transport toxins from the liver effectively, and we do this through proper bile flow, and apple cider vinegar is going to have a positive impact on that process. Now let's take a look at lemon water, because this is something that actually a lot of people know and love, and we know that it's really going to help your liver health as well. First of all, loaded with vitamin C, which is powerful in the way that it's loaded with antioxidants, okay? Any antioxidants is going to help get rid of those free radicals and be very protective towards the liver cells and the liver health. Now, the liver enzymes, okay? There's a study that showed that in the presence of lemon juice and lemons, one of the things that was shown is the liver enzymes stayed at healthier levels. Okay, these liver enzymes are very important for catalyzing some of these chemical processes that are occurring in the liver to help us rid ourselves of toxins that are flowing through our body. So it's going to help keep our liver enzymes balanced. It's going to help decrease inflammation. This is important as well. As we look at some of the most terrible diseases that are riddling the planet today, one of the things that we see them correlated with is inflammation. Think of cancer, for instance, heart disease, many of these horrible things. So we want to make sure that we're decreasing inflammation, because when we have inflammation in the body, in every cell in our body, it is very hard on the liver cells. So if we want our liver to function properly, we got to decrease it. Now let's take a look at blood sugar. And for the same reasons that we talked about blood sugar over here, lemon water has been shown to keep your blood sugar down and, more importantly, help boost your metabolism. And if it helps boost our metabolism and helps us lose weight, this is going to be positive, because there's one thing that's also very highly correlated with having liver issues, and that is going to be having excess belly fat and body fat that we need to get rid of. So lemon water will support that process as well. So the question becomes, how much are we going to actually use? Well, this is a great question. Here's what I like to do, because it's not extreme and it gets it done. You do 1.5 tablespoons of lemon water. You do 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Put that in an 8-ounce glass of water with lots of ice, because it's going to help with the taste. And then when you drink this, is going to be before meals, because it's going to help with digestion, it's going to help with your gut health, it's going to help you keep your blood sugar down from that meal, it's going to help boost your metabolism, and it's going to help keep the liver doing its proper job in the body. So therefore, before meals, 1.5 tablespoons of each, lots of ice if you need to, add some stevia, and that's going to get the job done for you. You can mix this up and drink it multiple times per day. If you're somebody who's doing intermittent fasting and you are having 2 meals a day, have it with both meals. Right before those meals, it's going to really improve your health. Now, if you like this video, I think you'll really like this video over here next.